to contact one of these fine companies and have your store join our Play network. Visit GenesisBattleOfChampions.com to explore the lore of the lands. There are chapters of lore that you can read, chapters of lore that you can watch, and there's also a helpful map where you can learn where all of the key characters in the next set live inside the world of Jalara.
They just think they are. Another little wannabe gangster trying to play hard. Ding dong, they just think they are. Another little wannabe gangster trying to play hard. The guys then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride and burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't catch the void I'm in. Never done a block with the up for events. Skin kept close to be plotting on them with the tits on 10. Bats in the back, that's on tap, all ready to go and jump in. Ding dong, they just think they are. Never little wannabe gangster trying to play hard.
lie, 'cause every time you fire at me, it kills all the fun, kills all the fun. Every blink of an eye is a new drop of blood from the sky, from the sky. But I don't mind, 'cause the way that you lie makes me feel so alive, feel so alive. 'Cause the rhythm awaits, waiting for my bones to break.
Hey there everyone, welcome to another episode of Beyond the Edge of Exile. My name's Jason, and I'd like to start this episode by thanking Cardboard Flesh and Blood for getting me in trouble before the stream even went live. That's great, fella! Appreciate the help!
And I'm Janice.
And this is Janice. She's the one I'm in trouble with now.
No.
Nah, but we're gonna have some fun, and she'll just hit me later after the live stream ends. But yeah, it's great to be back today. I'm pretty exhausted, to be honest. My good friend Jeremy in the YouTube chat can vouch for me that we did a long weekend of a lot of traveling. It was about 12 hours going down to New Jersey to be a part of the New Jersey Collecticon, which is about 2 hours more than it normally would have been, but unfortunately we were traveling on Friday, which, as many of you are aware, was the day that there was some craziness happening with computers all around the world, and unfortunately Customs was running everything manually. So it was almost 2 hours of just creeping one car at a time, trying to get to the border. But the rest of the trip went pretty well, and the drive home was a lot quicker than the drive down, so that was nice. And we're going to talk a little bit about it tonight. It was a great time. We definitely landed our first new store in New Jersey, which is exciting. In fact, I heard from our distributor, Indie Pro Games, today that it sounds like there's a second one already placing an order as well, so we may have two stores in New Jersey. And then there was a lot of players, a lot of families, a lot of friends who all came out and played. We've got some video clips and some photos, so I'm going to share in just a few minutes to give you some highlights of what it was like. There's this big, massive music stage there, which was pretty cool. They had the guy who performs the Pokemon cartoon theme song there. I guess he does the tour and goes from city to city with Collecticon. So both Saturday and Sunday, I got to hear the Pokemon cartoon theme song performed live by the artist, and there was a lot of people in the building, like a lot of people. In fact, it was lined up around the convention center, down the road. There were people parking in the whole parking lot for the convention center was filled, and then there was like factories and warehouses and all these other buildings in the area that were all their parking lots get taken over as well. The streets were packed with cars. If I had to guess, I'm guessing there was probably somewhere between 4,000 to 5,000 people in there. It was.
Don't look at me. I wasn't there.
It was a very no. I know, but you're opening a can while I'm talking. That's why I looked at you. I guess there was 4,000 or 5,000 people there. It felt like a really big crowd, comparable to some of the Magic Fest events that I used to work at when I was a Magic judge. So it was a really great vibe. So many people were having a blast. Most of the biggest games in the industry weren't there, other than Pokemon was there. They had a really strong presence, but I didn't see anything for Flesh and Blood there, and I didn't see anything officially for Magic the Gathering there. But all the indie games, all the second-tier games were there. So it was a great time. Lots of cool stuff, lots of vendors selling stuff. And we had lots of people come and play Genesis, which I was really excited about. And it was just a really good time. And I really want to give a shout out to my good friend Jeremy, who's in the YouTube chat tonight, for coming with me, because it would have been a very boring trip if I had no one to talk to for those 12 and 10-hour drives. So it was a good time. We got there safely. We got home safely. I got home last night back to our part of Ontario. I think I dropped Jeremy off around 12:30 in the morning, and it was around 1 o'clock when I got home, and then I crashed hard. And I was supposed to be able to sleep in this morning. I was. That was the plan. We had agreed I was supposed to be able to sleep in this morning, but somebody forgot to get a friend from work to drive her to work today, so I wound up having to get up early in the morning. So it's been a day of caffeine. But
if you got way more sleep than I did when we got home from our trip from Florida.
Well, that's not my problem that you did poor planning on that trip. I had this one planned out, and you just didn't follow through. That one, you willingly went into that trip knowing you were going to get back on a late night flight and go to work early the next day, and you didn't have the holidays to spare. So yeah. But yeah, it was a really great trip. We had a lot of fun teaching a lot of people how to play Genesis. And as I say, the reviews, once again, like always, were really great. Everybody who demoed it had a lot of fun. And I'm going to guess, and Jeremy might correct me if he thinks I'm wrong, but I'm going to guess 9 out of every 10 people that I did demos for wound up buying at least a couple starter decks. There were a couple groups that bought booster boxes while we were there. After playing it for the first time ever, they didn't want to wait. They wanted to buy boxes right away. In fact, I got a message on Discord today from our distributor that one group even came back later after Jeremy and I had left and bought a second booster box because they had stayed up all night the night before playing Genesis.
Awesome.
And so that was a really feel-good moment. And there are lots of cool anecdotes and stuff that I'm going to share with you, and Jeremy in the YouTube chat's probably going to join in sharing stuff like that as well. But if you like, I think what we're going to do first is I got a very short video prepared just to give you an idea of what the venue looked like, how big it was, the amount of people there. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start off just taking a quick look at that. And it's short. It's like maybe 2 minutes. But it'll give you a look at the really cool sound stage. The thing was, we were so busy at our table, at our booth, once the event opened. The only chance I got to go around and film anything was before it opened to the public. Because again, there was when we got there in the morning, the lineups were wrapped around the building, and we got there a good hour and a half before it opened to the public. We were there a half hour before even the VIPs could get in, and it was already lined up around the building. So even first thing in the morning, there was probably 2,000 people waiting to get in. So Jeremy and I, we both really enjoyed our vendor badges because those, since you're working there, they let you get in early to get set up. So we got to feel pretty special skipping the line, walking in front of everybody and getting in there. And that was my one and only chance to sneak out around the venue and get some photos and videos to share with you folks tonight. So it'll look a little empty in the photos and videos that I took because a lot of it is when it wasn't open to the public yet. But let's take a look here and I'll show you just kind of what kind of cool stuff was going on at Collecticon in New Jersey. So there you are. There's a quick peek at what I was able to capture while I was there working, demoing Genesis Battle of the Champions. It was a really good time. You might have saw a quick glimpse of a photo in there of Jeremy teaching a very young player how to play. A young fellow who was only 6 years old, but he was so captured by the idea of Pokemon-style cards moving around on a chessboard that he had to learn how to play. So shout out to Jeremy for being super patient and helping coach him through, even when he couldn't even read. The mother was very excited. And then we had some really cool other stories that happened. Like there was this really nice young man who was there with his uncle, as it turns out. And the young man, I'm going to guess, was late teens, 18, 19, something like that. Maybe still even in high school. And he was learning how to play the game, and he was really getting excited about it, you could tell, and he was enjoying it. But he was also a little quiet and reserved. And as it turns out, the next day, on the Sunday, the uncle made a point of coming back just to stop by the booth and thank us for taking time, as his young nephew that he had brought was on the spectrum and apparently has a lot of trouble understanding games and has a lot of trouble playing games like that, anything complicated with friends and that. And he actually came up and shook our hands and thanked me. I happened to be the one who had taught that young gentleman. And he thanked me in person and was very, very, very appreciative of the fact that Jeremy and I had taken the time to teach people. And like when we were teaching somebody how to play Genesis, that was our full focus on, like, we're focused on you, where you get all our attention. And he was really appreciative, and he said it really meant a lot to him. And that really touched my heart to hear that. Those are the kind of things that we love more than anything when we get to introduce people to games, either at a game store or at a venue like that. Is you feel it's a really amazing feeling when you know that you've helped somebody who doesn't always have the easiest time have a lot of fun, and you brighten their day. So that was really touching, and we really appreciated him coming back the next day to thank us. And as I say, Jeremy gets the honor of having taught the youngest Genesis fan in New Jersey, so that was really cool. And there was lots of people who came over. Some had actually heard of the game before. In fact, one or two even said they had been in the Discord channel before, and not so much now. And they were really excited. The main thing we saw a lot was there was a lot of people in New Jersey who had heard of Genesis, but didn't realize it had got revived after the original company had shut down. So there were many surprised people to see us there. And then they were really responding very positively when they saw the changes to the cards and the templating and whatnot. So it was a really great time to also bring back some older generation, original generation, OGs, some OGs back into the fandom. So that was really good. And just, it really felt like a really successful weekend all the way around. And I think I already mentioned we have at least one store, maybe two, that are placing orders already to get the product in. And it was a great time, and it was absolutely worth the crazy drive down and the crazy drive back, just to kind of spread the name and get another push pin or two on our store locator. So that's exciting, and I'm already looking forward to whenever the next one may be, because I do so love doing things like this and spreading the game out to new people. So that's it for me. What was it like for you, having an empty house all by yourself? Nice and quiet.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Yes.
Did you cry yourself to sleep every night when I wasn't here?
No, I starfished.
You starfished?
Yeah.
So you spread out and took over the whole bed?
Yeah.
Were you crying when you did that?
No.
No, really?
No.
Oh. Jeremy cried a lot. Oh, he missed his wife Rebecca so much. Okay, maybe I talked about you a fair bit. Oh, all right, whatever. So I missed you, and I'm projecting onto Jeremy. Stop judging me.
I don't judge.
Yeah, you do.
I missed you too, but it was just quite enjoyable to have a king-size bed to myself.
Fair enough.
I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I got a lot of work done around the house, so that was always good. So,
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start typing down the names in the chat, because I just realized I forgot to do that. So
I should really do that while you do all the talking.
Well, that would be nice, but,
I sat on this side, so...
Yeah. It's okay. I'll get it done. These people just have to hear the clicking of my keyboard, because the audio, we're told, works better without the headset. So that's the trade-off. I see Damien. I see Cardboard Flesh and Blood. I see Mr. Alex 21 Alex. Alex 21 Alex. I wonder if Mr.
Jeremy.
Alex 21 Alex is 21. Do you think he's 21?
Maybe at one time.
Do you think that their name is Alex?
No.
You don't think their name is Alex? Would that be that would be really nervy to call yourself Mr.
Maybe.
Alex 21 Alex and have your name actually not be Alex?
Maybe his last name's like Alexander.
As a last name?
Yeah.
I guess it's possible, yeah. Maybe his name actually is Alex Alexander. Wouldn't that be cool? It'd be like a movie star name. Oh, Stephen Penn's here. Here we go. Like seeing the pics of the booth in the Discord. I'm going to post some more pics in the Discord after. I just, I had to work at my day job today for a bit, Stephen. And it was a long day on, and then when I get home, well, when I leave my day job, I have to go pick up Janice from work and then we come home. And then it's a scramble to get some food into me before we do this live stream. So probably not even tonight, because to be honest with you, I'm really beat right now. But
Jeremy
I think
needs to be added.
I'm going to yes, that's right, Jeremy's getting added too. I think tomorrow I'll do some posts in the Discord and share some more of the photos and stuff, just so you can get a better look at them. Let me see. Oh, Zach's here. Hey, yeah, the trip was great. We just showed a little video highlight of it. It was great. Jeremy had the highlight of teaching the youngest kid in New Jersey how to play Genesis. It was really cool. I actually know the kid was only 6 because I talked to the mother, who was very appreciative of us taking the time to help the kid learn how to play the game. And yeah, it was a great time. And
Two
I
new
love it.
stores.
Yeah, one for sure has already ordered, and the other one sounds like they're going to be ordering from what they were telling our distributor. So that's really cool that we're going to have a couple new stores in
Jersey.
In Jersey, yeah. So and that's another state that we didn't already have stores in too. Like we're in Connecticut, we're in New York, we're in Vermont, so we're all kind of around that area. But we weren't in New Jersey, and now we are. So we're going to have to start keeping a list of all the states that we've got stores actively carrying Genesis in, because if we do any more of these conventions this year, 1 or 2 more of them, and we're going to really be filling it in pretty good, which is exciting. For anyone in the United States who's watching tonight, you might want to let your local game stores know that if they aren't already a client of Indie Pro Games, one of our 2 distributors in the States, they should send in an application to open up an account with them like today or tomorrow, because there's going to be a really huge special promotion just for stores that are customers of Indie Pro Games that choose to back our Kickstarter. There's going to be some really awesome rewards for them. So that was something that we worked out with Indie Pro Games while we were sharing a booth with them at the event. So we've got some cool promotions coming up, a couple things in mind with Indie Pro Games, and yeah, that's kind of my news. So I'm just going to go through the list of names here. I know I've got Damien, Cardboard Flesh and Blood, Mr. Alex 21 Alex, Stephen Penn, Jeremy's here. He's always there for me when I need him, and Zachary. Zachary's here as well. I don't seem to see any other names in the list. A lively chat, but just the same group talking. So we'll give it another couple minutes in case anyone last minute wants to say hi in the live stream and get a chance to win a booster pack of Genesis that we will mail to you free of charge. And then after... Hey, there's one right there. Hey, Jerome. How are you, my friend? You know, we moved this whole thing to 8 o'clock. I know. I was hoping I'd see you. Hope you're doing well. We had lots of fun in New Jersey. Hey, Josh Slaughter's here. Ooh, yeah. Genesis. Welcome, Josh. Lovely to have you here tonight. I hope you're doing well, my friend. We're going to be giving away some packs in a minute. You know what? Just because I'm feeling so good, we're going to give away 2 packs this week.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Oh, gosh. Do you want to maybe write that down?
Yeah, I'll
send yourself a message on your phone or
send
something.
myself a message.
Yeah, whoever wins tonight, you're getting 2 packs. So
Where's John?
John's not here, so by default, we're giving away 2 packs tonight because JC isn't here. If JC was here, then we'd have to double it, and the math would get really crazy. But
Yeah, no, it's just crazy.
it's just too much. So 2 packs, my friends. Life is good. That's right. I had a blast visiting our friends in the South down in the United States. It's always a great time. It was funny because Jeremy and I, on the drive down, we were talking about like trying to find food because for some reason Google routed us through a lot of back roads and small towns
no.
instead of just keeping us on the interstates. And we had said to each other, as soon as we get across the border, because we had to wait almost, well, it was 2 hours of bumper-to-bumper traffic waiting to get through the border. Once we got through, we're like, look, the first Wendy's or Taco Bell we see, because one's Jeremy's favorite, one's mine. First one of those we see, we're going to stop and get it. And then within 5 minutes, we were off the interstate and on small roads going through little places like Warsaw, New York, Battaglia, New York. I forget, all these tiny little towns driving through back roads. And not one of them had like any name brand fast food places on the main streets through town. So it wound up being, I think we drove 2.5 or 3 hours in the States before we finally found a fast food place. And fortunately for me, hell yeah, you liking the shirt, Josh? Yeah. You know, you can get those shirts, Josh. That's part of our Kickstarter that's live right now. These jerseys are made by a company called Jerseys for Drummers, which are kind of like the industry-leading custom jersey makers for professional musicians. So Jerseys for Drummers has made jerseys for the drummers of some of the most famous artists in the world. The drummer for Pink wears a jersey made by Jerseys for Drummers.
Taylor Swift.
The drummer for Taylor Swift. That was going to be the next one I was going to say. Yep. The Dave Matthews Band. I'm blanking on it now, but there's the Foo Fighters. The new Foo Fighters drummer wears a jersey by them as well. Like major acts. Some of the biggest musicians in the world wear custom jerseys made by this company. And because we're actually friends with the people who make it, well, you know who they are. One of them is a co-host on Imperial Pulls.
Still Joe.
Still Joe, that's right. Still Joe is the man behind all of these amazing custom jerseys that famous music artists wear. And this is your chance. If you support us on the Kickstarter, you can get a custom jersey done however you want with your own name and number on the back. And yeah. You did custom shoes for Papa Roach? That's really cool.
That's awesome.
I dig it. Between you and Joe, we're like almost halfway to a whole outfit for a band member. That's
right.
Cool. Very cool, very cool. All right, so let me make sure I added Jerome, and I got Josh in the list for people who could win tonight. Whoever wins tonight is going to be getting themselves 2 booster packs. Now, I'm going to get ready here to switch over to the Wheel of Names. It's going to take me a second, though, because I have to line it up. So give me just a minute, folks, and I will get ready to switch this over. Yeah, that's right. And then... Nope, not you. You'd think I'd be better at this by now, but I'm not.
Well, you're new to the wheel and
I'm new to the wheel in so much as it. I'm not used to having to do it myself.
Yeah.
Right. So
lock that one and unlock the other.
Oh yes, that's what I did wrong. That one needs to be locked. The overlay needs to be locked. That needs to be locked. Where'd the window go? There's the window. That's the one we want. No. Don't go easy on me. I'm trying my best. I swear it's that one there, but it's not. It's not. Oh, come on. I'm gonna figure this out. I promise, folks. I'm gonna give away some booster packs in just a minute. Be patient with me.
Anyone have any questions for us?
Oh, that's why it was the wrong window. Yeah, anything anybody wants to talk about? We can answer your questions about what we saw in New Jersey. We can answer questions about what's going on in the world. We can not talk politics, though. Let's not get into that. Come on, save out today. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's wrong too. This button? Nope, not that button. Oh, I'm not making it worse. I promise. I'm really. I'm not feeling the love, Janice. I'm not feeling the love right now. Just saying.
I don't know what to do. Like, it's not my... I can't...
Yeah. Alright. There we go. I'm almost there. Now I've finally found the right window, and I'm resizing it, so we're almost there. See, my thing is I need technical support to do this for me, so I could just worry about the stream. But
what accessories were there? I saw some dice.
There's lots of cool stuff there. Besides, like, there was dice. There was a lot of stores carrying a huge selection of the Funko Pops. There was a lot of stuffed animals, like a lot of stuffed animals, especially Pokemon. Pokemon had a really good presence there. I saw tons of people walking around with all sorts of sizes of Pikachus, which was kind of cool. So yeah. Here we go. Now, there we go. I finally resized it. There we go. All right, I am going to find the button for shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Yeah. We're mixing up. I still got everybody on the list in the wheel here. We're going to... Here we go, folks. Almost. I want to get this wheel lined up nicely. There we go. Here we go, folks. Time to give away not one, but 2 booster packs. Hard slab carrying cases. Oh, and you know what else I saw that was like really, really cool? Was one person down there, and Jeremy and I both noticed it. They came up to our table. They had a backpack with neon LED lights that lit up in different color tiles. And 1 minute it was like a dragon breathing fire, like off the back of the backpack. It was so crazy cool. And then the image changed to something else. So like, oh, and the cosplayers. Oh my God. Right at the start of the Saturday, Liliana of the Veil lady came up. She had her costume just killer. And then there was some other great cosplays. Lots of anime cosplays. Tons of people dressed up as Pikachu. Tons of people dressed up as anime characters that I just didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just the 2 of them.
Yep, just Jeremy and myself were the 2 that went down. All right, shuffle, 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 shuffle. All right, I'm going to click it. We're going to find out who's winning. Not 1, but 2 booster packs. 2 booster packs tonight. It's going to be... Let's find out.
The sad part... Oh, I'll wait until you're done.
No sad part. We're giving away prizes.
No. I just meant the sad part of working those kind of conventions. Oh, Zachary!
Congratulations, Zachary! I'll make sure to get booster packs to your good friend Still Joe's, because I know that you see him more often than you see me, and we'll make sure that we get those packs to you. Now then, back to the questions.
Well, I mean, the hard part about when you work those conventions is that you're working, and so the only time you get to see is like before and after, and when everyone else is exhausted and wants to leave.
When everybody else is exhausted, and the fact that, like you would have saw in the video and the photos I took earlier, a lot of product isn't even out yet, because the time that I was able to sneak around and take photos and that, it was only when the public wasn't in there yet, because as soon as the doors opened, we were swamped. We got a really great spot right near the main entrance, so there was lots of traffic going by us all day long. It was high visibility, which was really great, but it kept both Jeremy and I busy. So,
yeah, we found that when we were... at Gamma and
Yeah.
other conventions we've been at. It's just you get busy doing work. You don't...
And you want to be at your booth ready to go, because if
Yeah.
somebody walks by and
No one's there.
no one's there, like there's a missed chance to introduce the game to someone. So
Yeah.
So yeah. I got to be honest, folks. I'm like really exhausted, so I don't think I'm going to be sticking around long tonight. I need to go and get some rest. It's been a long 72 hours. But I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out tonight. Congratulations to Zachary on winning some booster packs. I'm going to make sure that I get those photos uploaded to the fan Discord tomorrow so people can get a better look at the photos if they like. And we're going to, again, for any American stores or American customers, let your game stores and states know that there's going to be a really big, exciting promotion getting announced, I think, tomorrow by Indie Pro Games for any stores that back our Kickstarter at the local game store level. Yeah, we'll have more stuff to update you on in the very near future. Lots of cool things going on behind the scenes. And yeah, if you love this jersey as much as I love this jersey, make sure to sign up on our Kickstarter. You could get one of these amazing jerseys made by Jerseys for Drummers. And I think that's it for my sales pitch for tonight. But hey, everybody, thanks for coming and hanging out. You all have a great night. I'm going to have a great night.
Going to bed.
I'm going to bed. That sounds like a great night. Take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next week at 8 o'clock. We're going to do it from 8 o'clock from now on, right, honey?
Yeah.
That's the plan. 8 o'clock every Monday night, just so that Jerome's happy. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye, everyone.